Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be going in depth with a whiteboard video where I do a literal explanation on how you can take one image and multiply the income that you generate from that one image by 5x. Okay, I'm going to explain that, and it's really, to be honest, much more than 5x, but let's just use the number 5x as a good barometer of measurement here. Now, before I begin, everything that I'm going to be saying and everything that I'm going to be teaching, you could find more information on it throughout the whole entire channel. You know, we've created, with no exaggeration, over 1,000 videos. I mean, I don't know where the count here is. I think the video count, let me go ahead and go back here. If I click on video count, over 1,000 videos on this channel. And we have all the content here for you. It's just a matter of you searching for it, looking for it, and going in depth. And that's aside from all the courses that we have as well. So let's go ahead and get into it, right? Let's just take one image. Let's just say you post this one image, right? And let's just say this is the image. It could be anything. I'm just going to write IMG here. IMG, okay? All of you basically know the basics, right? You're going to take that image and you could upload it into Redbubble. Most people are going to talk about Redbubble right away because our YouTube channel has a lot of Redbubble content on there, right? You could take that image, and although the ideal place is Redbubble, you can also incorporate it within a Zazzle design, right? So that's going to do something for you there. You could take that very same image and upload it into Society6, right? Society6 has these new benefits now where they're charging, which is actually a good thing. Like I said, I made a video on that here. And any statement, guys, that I make, you guys can go ahead and search for it in my YouTube and see more information on it, right? So what we're looking at here is 3 places where you can upload it right away, where it could potentially apply fully. And when I say apply fully, really what I'm trying to say is you can get the most out of it and it fits in the marketplace, okay? So if I take an image, let's just say it's an image of, let's just say mountains, and I'll try to draw like a little mountain here. These examples of mountains, terrible drawing, of course. Let's say these are mountains. We got the little ridges here. We have the nice sun beaming down on the mountains, maybe some water in the background, right? So this image, right? You apply it to Redbubble, you could sell it on Redbubble. You apply it to Size6, you can apply it, you can sell it. You can make money. You even apply it to Zazzle, you can make it happen. You might have some customization type features, but you can make it happen. Well, let's think of now what are the kind of tertiary or more really supplemental places where you can figure out how to make money from this. Well, we can post it to TeePublic as well, right? So we can take that design and we can post it on TeePublic. Now with TeePublic's a little different because if you look at the product collection and you look at TeePublic, they have a much smaller collection than Redbubble does, or Zazzle, or even Society6. So it's going to fit for a very particular set of products, right? So with TeePublic, this will work some of the time, right? Depending on the image. Sometimes it's an image of a t-shirt design. Maybe it's not a raster style image like this, and that's fine. If you're not familiar with the difference between raster and vector, you could just do a basic search. An image, kind of like if you were to take a screenshot of this computer, that is a raster, right? It's going to be in PNG format. It's going to be in JPEG. When you extremely zoom in, it's going to have these pixels on there, and you'll be able to see the pixels. So with an image like that, you can upload it to TeePublic, and it will work some of the time. It won't work all the time, but some of the time. Well, let's think about what else we can have. We have 4 platforms here. It just so happens that you could take an image like this and upload it now to all your third priority sites. And when I say third priority sites, let me explain what I mean. For a lot of people watching these YouTube videos, their main site is going to be either Merch by Amazon, so we can write Merch by Amazon here, or it's going to be Etsy, okay? Or it's going to be all these sites here, okay? So we can call this the combo, right? So the combo. So for the people that are watching, they're either uploading consistently to the combo, they're uploading to Merch by Amazon, or they're uploading to Etsy. Now, it doesn't matter what you're doing because you can most likely, for the people who are uploading to, for example, the combo, they potentially could have a Merch by Amazon account, or they could potentially have an Etsy account. For the people who are uploading consistently to Merch by Amazon, they potentially could have a combo, accounts on the combo, right? It just depends. Well, there's other sites. These are what I call the tertiary sites, the third in line sites, right? Because you have this set, you have this set, and you have this set. These are third in line. And what are the third in line sites? Let's go ahead and list some of them here. We have Cafe Press as an example, right? We have Displate. Now, Displate is actually more profitable out of all of them, but let's face it, you have to apply to get in, and there's a lot of people who get denied. So I would consider, if it was up to me, Displate is more profitable. It really doesn't deserve to fit in this group, but you can, you're going to have to apply, and there's no guarantee that you're going to get accepted. Then you have here, just as another example, you have Spreadshirt, right? Spreadshirt, right? And there's many more, not a few more. There's many more. If we really sat down and tried to list all of them, we could make it happen. You have Tostadora. I mean, so many, right? And these are what I call, once again, tertiaries or third in line. So you have your merch or your Etsy, which is really first. And I'm not saying it's better or worse. I'm just talking about just pure myriads of people. Then you have your combo, which is all of these, right? And then you have your third in line, which is the tertiary sites. You can take that one design, you can upload it to Redbubble, you can upload it to Society6, you can upload it to Zazzle. Maybe, depending on what product you're uploading it to, if you have a Merch by Amazon account, you can upload it there. Like, for example, a pillow. Just depends on how you crop it and things like that, because Merch by Amazon is pretty specific. You can technically upload it to TeePublic. You might not make as much money, but you could still do that. And then you could upload it to all these tertiary sites. So let's just say, for example, one of your primary sites is Redbubble, right? Where that one design will make you, let's just say, 50 cents in a year. Now, you might say 50 cents a year, what the hell is that? That's worth nothing, right? Now, only uploaded on Redbubble, 50 cents a year, what is that, like 2 sales on stickers? Let's just say 2 stickers, for example. 2 stickers. Well, maybe you can get 1 sale a year on TeePublic if you upload it there, right? Let's say if you upload it to Zazzle, you can get 6 sales a year, right? And those 6 sales could differ in profit. They could be on postcards, they could be on invitations, they could be on so many different things. They could be on, I mean, you guys know, I could list things, but let's just stick to the focus here because I don't want to distract from the video. For Society6, it could go on so many things. It could go on wall art, right? It could go on a bench. It could go on so many different products. And speaking of Society6, I've been going ham on Society6, but let's just say for the year, you get 3 sales on Society6. Now, from Redbubble, you started off, you made only 2 sales, and they were stickers, equated to 50 cents. Pretty much nothing, right? And the reason why, by the way, I'm using stickers as an example is because stickers sell a lot, and most people sell stickers, and they make money off of stickers. And not like they choose to sell stickers, but they make money off of it. You can also sell it on a desk mat. You could sell it on a mouse pad. You can sell it on a backpack. You can sell it on a dress. You could sell it on so many things on Redbubble. I'm just simply using the bare minimum, the cheapest, right? You can take that very image, you can either bundle it up with other images, or you could just sell it as a digital product on Etsy, and there's a way to do that as well. And I've made very few videos on Etsy. This year, I don't think I've made any in 2022. 2023. I don't think I made any. I made a very few in 2022, but 2024, this new year coming up, I'm planning to make videos let's say, every month, a few videos on Etsy. I do Etsy. It's just something I don't talk about. And as you guys know, I'm super busy. And we have more than enough videos planned. So really with Etsy, game plan is just make money organically. I don't pay for ads on Etsy. Not that I, shouldn't, but I just don't need to. But that's a different video for a different time. But let's just say Etsy. You bundle it up with other images, or you just use that image solo, and you upload it to Etsy and make money off of that. That's, how many ways did we list so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Etsy, right? Let's just assume you don't have a Merch by Amazon account. Well, what's next? You have the combo. If you choose to upload it to Cafe Press, Displate, Spreadshirt, and all the other ones associated, I mean, Tostadora, and the list goes on and on, T-Fury, right? So many. There's so many that you can, find. I made a video where I think it was like 20 alternatives to Redbubble, something like that. If we type in alternative here in my channel search, alternative, And by the way, if you guys aren't familiar with channel search, just go over here, hit alternative, and boom, you'll find, search a bunch of stuff. Let's see. I made so many videos. Best alternatives to Redbubble. Boom. I listed them. 14 minutes and 20-second video. Okay. Another video of alternatives here. Boom. 4,600 views. A lot of people watch that video. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff there. So there's a lot of alternatives, and you upload them to these tertiary sites. Now, and this is why I said you're at least 5xing your money. And this is why, guys, when I say in my previous videos, and I know some of you were shocked when I said that, is I'm not focused on the results. This is why I say I'm not focused on the results. I'm focused on purely the effort and purely the action. When I made my video about the goals that I have, all my goals are action focused, because all I know is that the actions produce the results. So why focus on the results when I could just focus on the actions and the results will take care of themselves? And the best way that I could describe it is, if I want to cut down a tree, I shouldn't focus on, I want to cut down this tree or the tree being cut down. I should focus on how can I get this tree cut down as fast as possible. And there's only two aspects to it. It's swinging the sword or swinging the axe and sharpening the axe. I think it was Abraham Lincoln that said this. He said, if you give me 6 hours to cut down a tree, I'll sharpen my axe for 5 of them, and I'll swing for the last hour, and then the tree will be cut down. So with that being said, if my goal is to get income from print on demand, what's the fastest way to do it? It's to upload. But Abraham Lincoln, like I said, there was a piece of wise information. He said, I'll sharpen my axe for the first 5 hours and then swing the axe in the last hour. Why do you think he said that? Because for us, the axe is the brain. It's the tool. It's the information we know when it comes to uploading. So this is why I say you got to be smart with what you're doing. If you're going to, let's just say, take on the task of uploading to Redbubble and Society6 every day, let's just say that's the case. Well, it's wise to invest some time learning how those platforms work before you start uploading. And if you look at the majority of people that start and that quit, they're not focused on the action, they're focused on the result. And that's why they quit. They sit there and they say, why am I not making $1,000 on Redbubble, $10,000, whatever, $4,000, $500, whatever the number is. The number doesn't matter. It's all subjective. Why am I not making that? And all they could focus is on the result. But when you look at their action, there is no actions to back it up. And even if they're uploading, even if they're, metaphorically speaking, swinging the axe against the tree, if the axe isn't sharp, it's not going to penetrate the wood. And that's important. So if your information is not correct when you're uploading, if it's not based in knowledge or fact, there's going to be a problem there. And you're going to swing, right? And it's not going to penetrate. So when you're uploading, you want to know what you're doing. The courses, we have access to the courses. We have access, even if you're not ready to buy courses, we have access to over, like I said, 1,000 videos. And you could be smart with the ones you pick, right? If it's like a news video, maybe you shouldn't watch it, or maybe you should. I don't know. It's up to you. It depends on your situation. But you would look at certain things. Like, for example, if I'm trying to learn how to make a seamless pattern, I could look through my channel here and it says, boom, seamless patterns. I click on it, I learn how to do it. That's a tool in my arsenal. That's me sharpening my axe, right? If I want to learn about, let's say, the tier system within Redbubble, and I just get to understand what tiers are, boom, I can learn how to do that. And I think, by the way, I taught in this video how to actually tier up, so you're not being charged anymore, because that was something I was able to correct within my accounts, okay? So all these different videos here, they're here to help you and help you to move forward, and we have tons of them, right? Like how to create stickers, boom. How to create stickers for free. How to Zazzle product pricing guide, like how to price your products on Zazzle. And by the way, these are all videos. I'm just looking at them here. And these are all videos separate from the courses. And you guys know the courses. We got courses on deck for you guys. The Redbubble tagging course, the Redbubble POD design course, learn how to design quickly, right? The TeePublic course, the Zazzle course, and all these videos exist. The Pinterest advertising course. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different tools to your arsenal to help you sharpen that axe to move forward. But also, you have to swing the axe, and that's the other part of it. And when I say swing the axe, with the game of Redbubble, you're going to have to do a lot of swings. Okay, when it comes to Society6, you're gonna have to swing a lot. Zazzle, TeePublic, Merch by Amazon, the same thing. And I want to share with you guys very, very quickly. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to share with you where I got this idea where you do have to upload a lot. You hear in print on demand, and unfortunately, it's the people who are amateurs who don't make any money. They say this a lot of the time. They say, I don't upload with quantity, I upload with quality, right? As if they're focusing only on quality. And that's great, but you have to realize that there are masses in this game. You go to Redbubble, and there's millions and millions of posts. In fact, I could actually show you guys right now. We go to redbubble.com, and we hit the search button, and we're going to find out how many designs are live on the site right now. 34,115,000. So if you do your quality game, you don't do any quantity, right? You don't get high up there in the numbers. What really good is it if you upload 50 amazing designs, even 100? What's the point? You're not being seen. So with this game of Redbubble, TeePublic, just print on demand in general, I don't want to sit here and list them off. But even Merch by Amazon, you have to be successful by uploading a lot. That's part of the game. That's part of the game, right? That's part of making the money, uploading consistently. Now, if you're in the game of not uploading consistently and not doing a lot of work, well, then you can get rid of this whole thing completely. And there's actually a solution for you. The solution is what? It's uploading to your own website. And I'll explain what I mean. Now, some of you who watch some of my older videos have heard me say that I've uploaded plenty of designs to my website. In fact, I had a goal, which we actually reached about 2 months ago, where in my own website, I created a super catalog. And my super catalog has over 10,000 different products on the website. Now, why do you think I did that? Well, this website focuses purely on SEO, okay? It's a generalized market of all kinds of different print-on-demand products, and the main focus is just simply SEO. But there's another way. The other way, when you have your own website, is upload just a few products. Now, you might be scratching your head, and you might be saying, how can I upload just a few products and make a lot of money? Well, to be honest, out of both sites, this one's more profitable faster. Much, much more profitable faster. But when everything's said and done, this one, I have very little maintenance to do on it. So you have to pick and choose your battles, and I'll explain how I get to this. So if I have a website and I'm uploading only a few products, what do you think I have to really, really focus on? And that's my advertising, aka marketing, right? Well, marketing is a big umbrella. One of the things under that umbrella, and I'll try to draw an umbrella here. This is my umbrella. One of the things under that umbrella is advertising, right? So ads. Now, I've shared this before on my personal YouTube channel, and I've actually made some Pinterest videos before, but I advertise only through Pinterest for cold traffic, right? There's 3 different kinds of traffic. You have warm, you have hot, and you have cold. And basically what they all mean is, well, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but basically I'm attaching cold traffic. So people might know about my product, but they've never seen my business before, right? They know what a t-shirt is, but they're not seeing my business before. So I'm running my ad in front of my cold traffic visitors, and this is the I guess you could say the pinnacle. This is the thing that's important. Is I'm already going to people who have a desire to see my product. And that's the thing that makes the difference. Is there's a lot of people who teach ads on YouTube. You can go search them. Well, they teach it through Facebook and Google. And Facebook and Google really, really does work. Don't get me wrong. It just costs more than the average person can afford to pay. And what I mean by that is if I spend $500 on Google, if it's a good ad, I could potentially get, like, let's say 100 clicks, okay? If I spend $500 on Pinterest, I can get, over 1,000 clicks, just depending on the scenario. And so what's better, 1,000 clicks or 100 clicks? Well, for me, I already know that I can control the market, meaning I can control who sees my ad. So I'm obviously going to go for the more clicks. And the clicks are not, like I said, and this is why I said I can control who sees it. I'm not getting some garbage, low-quality clicks. I'm getting people who already want the product clicks. And yes, I have a way to control for that. I can't share it here. Like I said, it's all in my course, the Pinterest course. I can't share that here. But I can control and I can know who wants what, and I put that product in front of them. And it's all, like I said, it's all in the course. But that's how I keep my cost low, my ad cost low, and my average order value maintained. So average order value, by the way, guys, is how much you're making per transaction. And what happens is sometimes when you're running a cheaper ad, yes, you'll get more customers, but average order value will shoot down. Now, that's a problem. So, for example, if I'm running an ad and I'm selling a pair of yoga pants with a cool pattern design on it for print on demand, I can select the certain audience who really wants it and charge a decent price or even a premium price, depending on the situation. Or I can decrease the average order value by giving them some sort of crazy discount, and then I get the same level of orders. I don't do that. I want to maximize my profit. So for me, like I said, I'm doing it a consistent kind of way, and I'm not spending $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month on a single ad. I'm not doing that. I'm spending a consistent few dollars here and there every day on a specific ad. It's being seen by people who truly want to see it, and that's creating a drip feed, right? And I'm going to try to draw like a little faucet here. This is like a faucet, and you got these raindrops. This is probably the best drawing I ever drew in my life right here. Okay, it's drawing these raindrops, and each of these raindrops is my drip feed of traffic. And it just so happens that with my targeting strategies, my traffic already wants the product. They're already looking for it. They already need it, right? And so when I give them the product in front of their face and they get to see the ad, right? So it's the ad and they see the product, it generates a sale. Okay, and that's what happens with my website. That's how it generates sales with the ads. Now, once again, that's how you can do that with only having a few products, like I mentioned earlier. If you're not running ads, you're going to have to really bank on SEO. You're going to have to bank on some organic social media work, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with any of these strategies. They're just different. So once again, guys, with what you're doing, you can take this image, you can extrapolate it over 5 times. I just said 5 times for the video, but 5 times, or the multiple of 5, you can make that income much, much higher just off of one image. That's one. You can take that image, you could post it on a site with many, many, many other images with thousands of other products, right? Do that time and time again, and then over time your SEO will kick in. And of course, it doesn't just kick in by itself. You need to do certain things to make that happen. And like I said, I have a whole YouTube channel on it where I teach SEO and blogging and things like that. If you want to know what the channel is, write me down in the comments. I'll send you a link. Okay. And what eventually you'll start to get some sales slowly, but it takes time. It doesn't just happen overnight. In the beginning, at least, it will happen overnight, 6, 8, 10, 12 months down the road, but it won't happen in the beginning. Like if you just create the product day one and expect the sale the next day, it doesn't work that way. However, with ads, you can expect sales the next day. That's a different, part of the game, because all this depends on is you're paying for the ads to get seen by the right people, and you have to set up the ad correctly, like I said. And I cover that all in my channel, in my course. So that's a whole different conversation for a different time. But once again, these are different strategies, but you can take that one image and you can monetize it so many different ways. So many different ways. And the cool thing about some of these strategies here today is that these strategies create long-term income. I'm not saying long-term wealth. I'm saying long-term income. Meaning, if this one design is only worth 50 cents on Redbubble, okay, so that design can make me 50 cents year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. That's assuming it hasn't improved. But I'm not making just one design, because as you guys know, for these marketplace platforms, part of the game is not relying on 1 or 2 designs. It's creating thousands and thousands over time to be able to make money. There was some guy who wrote in my comments the other day that I'm spamming the algorithms. It's not spam if I'm making money, is it? So clearly, if I'm making money, it's not spam. And that's exactly what I'm doing. But if you want to call it spam, call it spam. At least I'm getting rich off of it. I'm making money off of it. So at the end of the day, guys, all the opportunities are available. You just need to capitalize on one. Like I said earlier in my last few videos, November 1st was the first day to the new year. You want to start your new year early, at least this is what I believe, to get ahead, to work on, and fix all the things that you're making mistakes on, so by the time January comes around, you're not 2 months behind. You're not planning like everybody else. Everybody else in January is starting to plan what they're going to do. And before you know it, by the time February rolls around, they completely forgot about the things they want to fix, they want to change in their life, and that's pretty much it. But I got you guys. You guys could start now. Improve yourself now so that when the time comes, January comes, to go all out, you're already there and you've already been doing it, so it's nothing new for you. All right, guys? So at the end of the day, everybody's got to go through that pain period to make the changes, and I'm telling you, getting an early start is a better way to go. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this video was introspective to help you make your decisions that you want to make, all right? See you guys soon. Peace out. Bye.